Oakenfold has been a successful Kickstarter project. It is a turn-based, time-manipulating roguelike strategy game that recently came out and surprisingly, at least on Steam and surprisingly to me, has only 16 reviews with an overall rating of positive, which I have to admit totally caught my attention because I want to figure this out. That seems interesting. That's not that many reviews considering that this has been a successful project being funded. The screenshots and the video on Steam and everything else around this looks very interesting, very promising. There's the demo out there. And also positive reviews are, at least to me, always very interesting because that means there's something to talk about. And that might be, hopefully, something very interesting to me, to you. And before I say interesting one more time, we're going to check out the demo now of Oakenfold. By the way, right before we entered this menu screen, there was a tiny introduction video, like with a little bit of lore dump and also voice over that explained a bit. That was very well done. Without further ado though, let's hit new game and check it out. So right now we have the selection of difficulties or character. It seems Asher's mindset. We can't click these two, fair enough. I'm fine with the normal difficulty. Ooh. I also like the change. Also like this little, screen moving a bit according to the mouth. That even worked in the video I mentioned previously. That's just a little bit of detail. So visually, all of this so far is doing a very great first impression, at least to me. I really like the style. Very well done. Okay, we are apparently entering Asher's mindset. There is the survival aspect. She learned her flexible survivor skills from her father, a hardened, practical man. Asher took after him, preferring practicality over flashiness, a skill set designed to get the job done efficiently. Alright, she has a power glove. A weaponized glove delivers a heavy punch that deals damage and pushes the target away. Range 1, damage 2. She also has a hook. Throw a hook that damages the target and pulls them one tile toward you. Fair enough. And, oh, a grenade. Power glove hook grenade. Throw an explosive grenade that damages your target and pushes units on adjacent tiles away. Fair enough. Let's start. Ooh, I'm always a fan of these. So we are in the lower Himalayas, very interesting. And as you could see in the starting menu, there seems to be a tutorial series on YouTube. At least there was the YouTube symbol. So I feel like this is a fair assumption. I have not played the tutorial or I have not watched the tutorial. So I'm just going to try this out completely blind. It's a demo. This is what it is for, right? To give an impression of the full game, the full experience. So let's hold it accountable for this. But so far, I have to admit again, I like what I'm seeing. At least all the art style, very well done. So we have a choice. We could go here, location, waves 2. There's one enemy type, there's 2 enemies here. And next up, we could make a choice between this side objective. So there's unlimited crafting and a teleport over here. There's a large guidance system. Also some collisions. Interesting, no idea what that means. There is sandworm friendly fire, sandworm collisions, sandworm, and there is the boss. Boss, sandworm robo patrol, energy pickups. That's a lot of different variables on all of these tiles, very interesting. Also, I like that we have a little legend here, very fits the theme overall very well. I have no idea. There's a shield, attention. I'm gonna go with the exclamation mark, so let's just go with this. Only one enemy type so far. Maybe it's good to start it off easy, right? Sure. I'm gonna click this. And there's our board. There's our character. Oh, the Bombardier bugs are already moving. Straight up time reversal. Important. In this game, you can undo and redo all your actions. This is done with your mouse scroll wheel or your time scrubber TM. At the top right corner, we have also a time bank, fair enough. Try out your abilities and then simply reverse time. I like this. I've got to reach Oakenfold, so that is our main objective, and it's, hey, the title of the game, roll credits. As always, ladies and gentlemen, the link to this Steam this game's Steam page is down in the description. So this is our time bank, your trusty time scrubber TM. I like this little detail, makes it stand out just a bit more. Shows how many actions you have left until the enemy's attack. Can be used to reverse time as well. So it's my time reversal and my overall action economy, it seems. So time bank, skip one action and store it in your time bank, shortcut T. And if I click on my time bank, that's my time bank? That's my actions, maybe? Interesting. It skips and stores actions in your time bank. It will store actions up to the point that your abilities refresh. Your abilities refresh after every 6 actions. And with no enemies alive, fair enough. It's a power glove. Ooh, as always, I like when games do this, like in little animations, to show you how the ability actually worked. Very well done. We have the range, we have the damage. That can't be enough, but also just seeing it adds so much more to the overall clearance and to understand what's even happening. I like this. Do we want to start with grenade or with a hook? I guess damage first. These seem to have... There's a 12, so does it mean they have 12 health? I don't know. Let's just punch it, I guess. I'm gonna use my power glove. Okay, so these are their overall health. Fair enough. Ability cooldowns. Your abilities, bottom left, come off a cooldown every 6 actions, at the beginning and in the middle of the wave. Your time scrubber TM, at the top right corner, is divided into 2 parts of 6 actions to indicate this. Okay, so this is what we need to play around with, so that means I could use my abilities more times. What is this here on the ground? Energy orb, formed from gaseous dilithium. Interesting. Could I move over here? I can, apparently. Energy pickup. You picked up an energy orb. Energy orbs are used to craft items and upgrades at the crafting station. If enemies pick up energy orbs, they will gain 1 health. Actions per wave. Each wave you can do 12 actions and then the enemy's attacks. Okay, so this indication is essentially indicating as also like my overall action limit. Good to know. Your time scrubber shows the amount of actions you have left. So it's apparently on the enemies, which is interesting. And of course over here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 makes sense. Yeah. So I used the power glove. I moved once. Both of those took 1 action. What if I just throw a grenade at this thing? Range 3 to 4. Throw an explosive grenade that damages your target and pushes units on an adjacent tile away. So apparently I can only... So he's gonna attack the crate, apparently. I guess he's essentially doing something like a grenade as well. And I can't throw the grenade at him, but only like in a cross-directional way, and there has to be some kind of... But I can't throw it here, because the range is 3 to 4. Got it. So it has to be 3 to 4. This is 1, 2... So 3 as well. It's just behind the rock. Okay. Well, let's throw it here. Range 3. Let's see. Well, that didn't really do much. So that was a mistake on my part. Can I use the hook? Also, no. I could move over here, use the hook. That made 1 damage. The enemy is right here now. And I guess I could move. And then I could just punch it again. There's also question mark. So right click. Okay, lob. Lob's a projectile that damages its target. So with the right click, I can actually see what the enemy is doing. That's good to know. But I would like to use my time scrubber TM now. What is this? The amount of energy you collected? Fair enough. Your score so far. As we've seen in the main menu, there seems to be like a high score thing going on. I have to admit that's something I'm not too familiar with. I know people like high scores. I'm not the type, but it's cool that it's there. we're gonna focus on these. What is this? The amount of time bank TM you collected. Okay, I haven't done that yet. I would like to skip one action and store it in your time bank. Yeah, what? Let's do that. Okay, I stored one action in my time bank. Apparently I have 6 now there. Guess that's what I would do there. But that at least refreshed my abilities, so I'm just gonna power glove him. Fair enough. And I guess... And with no enemies alive, I did that. I could escape. Immediately teleport out of this location. This costs a significant amount of time bank TM. Teleporting out is only possible on the first action of the wave. Well, we don't want this. I'm gonna move over here, collect the energy. And I guess this means I have to essentially end the round. Reward for time bank TM. Before I do anything else. Spawn point. The next wave, a new enemy will spawn here. Can be painfully blocked. Okay. And there's a crafting station here. Craft new items and upgrades here. Wait, so enemies will spawn there? So it's not over. This is only wave 1 out of 2. Fair enough. Is this gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4 actions? Yeah. Also indicated here. I like it. Well, let's get close, I guess. Time bank. When you can't do anything useful anymore, you can skip actions and store them in your time bank. At the top right of the screen, you can find the time bank button. Time banked actions can be used later to craft items or escape a location. Well, I guess then I'm just gonna wait and skip and store action in your time bank. Skip one action and store it in your time bank. I guess this stores all of them then? Yeah, to the point that your abilities refresh. Okay, so next round, enemies spawned, and they're gonna do some bombardment, fair enough. I am going to throw a grenade, not quite, I could there and throw there. 1, 2, 3 range, yeah. One action here. Throw my grenade, that should hit them both, and this one will be pushed over to me. You lost a spare crate. Protect your crates at all costs. They contain the energy needed to power up Oakenfold. Oh, these are my things. Oops. Your amount of spare crates is shown at the top left. If this bar reaches 0, you will lose the game. So I made 1 damage to me. Oops. Wait, but we can reverse time. Okay, so this is my crafting station. So these are the things that I take with me. This also explains why they are bombarding these crates. They are after my resources. Got it. How do I refresh time? With the right mouse button? Yes. Okay, cool. We did that. This has never happened. How do I get rid of these guys then? Throw an explosive grenade that damages your target and pushes units on adjacent tiles away. Okay, this still takes 1. Right? We do? No. Okay, this is fine. This kinda gets rid of my grenade though. I still would like to defeat both enemies, so I'm gonna move over here. Shoot the grenade. Shouldn't damage anything else, right? 1 damage at least. I am going to hook it. Doesn't matter. Right-click any unit or object on the grid to show more information about it. Yeah, we learned about that. What if I move over this space? Am I going to pick up the energy orb? I am. Cool. Punch it. So we also won this wave. Move over here. I have 1 action left. Can I interact with my crafting station now? I can. Interesting. Manifestor, grenade, conductive, hook, crate, slipping. Crafting station costs 6 time bank, which I don't have. And also there's this symbol, which is the amount of energy we collected. So can't do any of this. Fair enough. I am going to skip and store action in my time bank. So that happened. Successful defense. And with no enemies alive. We did that. Alright, first combat 1. Okay, now I have 4 of this, 9 of this, and some scores and full supplies. Fair enough. So we only have this choice. Side objective, launch guidance system. Protect the launch guidance system. Ah, okay, that's just a typo. It's actually launch and not launch. Or launch. Fair enough. Protect the launch guidance system. Collisions have enemies take 2 collision damage. Okay, let's see what actually happens over there. Oh, these guys look tougher. I definitely like the art style. In general, as I mentioned previously, on the enemies, they look very cool, alien-like, which they're supposed to be. I like it, yeah. Very well done. Tiny. Formed from solid dark limestone. So he's gonna slap rock hard hit that damages and pushes its target. Well, we don't want this, and that's the guidance system, which I need to defend. Guidance system installed to prove the odds of a successful Oakenfold launch. So I guess these guidance system things are what I essentially found now by moving. Have enemies take 2 collision damage is a bonus objective. Protect the launch guidance systems. Yeah, I would like to do this. Collision damage, I guess against rocks then? Oh man, 3 enemies are going to spawn here. I have no idea how to do that. Collision damage would be done via the grenade, I'm sure. But what if we right now just punch it and hook it? Sure. Punch, hook. So at least this thing is done. If I move over here, it's 1, 2, not quite enough. I could move over here and shoot the grenade. With this I would push it, what happens? But this is no collision damage. This is kind of a waste. So grenade for 1 damage. I can't hook it, because my hook has a range of 2 to 3. I have enough energy. I could move 3 tiles and punch it. I guess that is the best. Move over here and I'm out of stuff. The question is, do I have to pick up energy orbs or do I get them at the end of combat? What if I do not pick this up? I'm just gonna store my stuff in my time bank right now. Okay, at least it's not going to disappear from wave to wave. Oh, it's 3 waves total. That's not nice. Spawn point. The symbol on this tile indicates that a new enemy will spawn here at the start of the next wave. Yes. If an object occupies this tile at the time of spawn, it will prevent the spawn from happening. The blocking object will take 1 damage. Interesting. So I could potentially, like, hook a rock over a spawn point, as an example. Maybe that also means I could move on a spawn point to prevent the spawn, but I would take 1 damage. That's how I understand this. Well, I'm gonna punch you. How do I do the collision damage? I actually have no idea. If I move over here, I could shoot a grenade there. I guess this is kind of the best I can do. Well, this would deal collision damage, I guess, but that would destroy the crate, so just like this. And if I hook you... Oh, fair enough. So I'm gonna punch you. Again, do I have to pick up the energy or do I get it at the end of the turn? Let's try out to not pick it up right now. But I guess I could go to the crafting station. It seems like I can only do this in the midst of like actual combat and not between runs. I'm gonna ignore this because this is gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's gonna take all my stuff, but I would be close. Sure, let's go over there. There's the enemy. Oh, you move away? I didn't expect that. That's fine. Hook and punch. So I'm gonna ignore this. I have 7 energy and I'm gonna go to the crafting station. I can just interact with it. I don't need to actually go over there. So it seems like we can now upgrade thanks to a crafting cost of 6 time bank TM, which we have. That's nice. And now it's related to the energy. Hook 1 damage, but I need 2 more energy. I am very much interested if I get this energy at the end of the wave. Or at this turn, so to speak. Which means let's just do this and... Power Glove Explosive. Explosive. After the upgraded ability has been used, an explosion is triggered that pushes all adjacent units away. Okay. That's good for movement. Rapid Decoy. Deploys a decoy crate which deals 2 damage to adjacent tiles when it is destroyed. So it's like a tiny bomb. Could be good. I'm gonna take this instead. Craft. Can't do that. You have to stand... You have to stand next to the crafting station to craft. So I have to stand there after all. How mean? 1, 2, 3. Yep. now I'm gonna do this. Get the rapid decoy, sure. Item crafted. An item appears in your inventory at the bottom left of the screen. Yep, we see this. Items can be used only once per location. Oops. Crafting an item cannot be undone. It will come with you when you reverse time. Okay, so they are time resistant. Okay, there's 3 energy on the ground. I currently have 2. I'm going to store everything in my time bank. Get this. And this energy apparently will not be picked up. But I guess I have more time bank then. Protect the launch gates guidance to energy. Not quite sure what to think about this. But it's a choice. Good to know at least that it will not be picked up. Fair enough. Okay, let's go to the next location. Have enemies attack each other 1 time, destroy the sandworm. Oh no, sandworm. It will devour any object that enters its area and remains there for 3 actions. So that would be interesting if I want to push them or drag them over there. But I think for right now I'm just gonna hook you, I'm gonna punch you. Oh, it's gonna move? Yeah, that is not nice. Why is it moving? Because of the amount of noise I do or something? Oh no. I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna move here. Sandworm, careful. If you enter 3 actions on top of the sandworm, he will attack and instantly kill you. Keep a close eye on his attack countdown next to its health bar. 2. You can lure the sandworm out the ground by displacing enemies or neutrals on top of him. Fair enough. So 2. 1, 2. Now he's gonna move over here. He's not a friend of me. Oh no. What if I move over here? Now he's watching. But I do have my stuff back. I'm gonna push you and I'm gonna hook you. Push and hook. And it's back to me. Oh no. And it's going to destroy this crate, right? Can I move this crate now? Is that a choice? Oh no, how do I get rid of the crate? I wonder if I put in this item, if this will also destroy the sandworm. The sandworm has only 2 health, so... guess pick up the energy. I'm gonna lose this, it seems. Can I shoot the grenade? Doesn't seem to do anything. In this case, I could not pick this up. I'm gonna time bank and end my turn. Oh, it's gonna move. Okay, spawn stuff, fair enough. It seems like the sandworm is still just there. That's fine. Oh, what are you? You a rammer. Ram lunges forward, damaging and pushes the first target it hits. Well, not my crate, please. I'm gonna hook you. I'm gonna punch you. He's gonna come over here. I could do this, but that would destroy the crate. Never a nice thing. I'm gonna move over here. He's following me. That is not nice. Evil sandworm is evil. What if I hook you and then push you? Here, 1, 2, 3. He's gonna move over here. I'm going to hook you. You're close, and I'm going to punch you. Well, that get rid of that, but the sandworm is still there. I'm gonna time bank. Fair enough, sandworm is right here. 2 more enemies. Elite enemy, uh-oh. Whenever an enemy receives a heal, when they are on full health, they upgrade to elite. Elite enemies have modified abilities. Click the unit to read its changes. Fair enough. So whenever an enemy receives a heal, while they are full, they upgrade automatically. And they're gonna move. Escape location. Whenever you are in a crisis and need to teleport out of this location immediately, you can hit the quick escape button. The time bank cost is shown when hovering over the button. This is 4 health. Elite also attacks the tiles at range 2 and range 3, leaving behind rocks on the attacked tiles. Interesting. That's its ability. So it's gonna deal damage with the slap ability on all of these. And if I move one thing, he's gonna devour stuff. This is not good. So I have to move. I could quick escape. And I guess this cost 12 of my time bank. I mean, maybe that is actually worth it. Because the sandworm, if I do one thing, the sandworm is going to show up, destroy this crate, which I don't want to lose. But it's going to kill this enemy. I can move out. But I want to see the sandworm, so let's move. Oh, it's not gonna act right now. Interesting. If I do this, I can't do much though. I'm in quite a pickle here, it seems. Move, move. It's gonna follow me again. I'm gonna punch you. So, the good thing is if this thing acts, it's going to attack over here. And I'm fine with that. If I move here, it's gonna eat me and I instantly die. I'm not fine with that, so I'm gonna move over here. It's bored again. I can't really hit this thing. But I do want to prevent it from the... So 1, 2, it's gonna follow me. I'm gonna hook you. And I'm gonna move out. Finally! Oh, there it is! Yes! Did it get a crate? Oh, wait, did it get a crate? Oh, there was a crate here. Oh, no. This is not good then. Oh no, what do I do with that? Move out of the way again. Okay, I'm gonna hook it this time. I could use this and push it towards me. And punch it again. Oh, they're gonna move. Oh, because I was out of stuff. Successful defense, apparently. Okay. Whew, there was a lot going on. I did not do any of the side objectives, unfortunately, but we didn't lose any crate. So, by the way, okay, this always indicates a sandworm. Fair enough. I'm gonna take the middle road right now. Okay, let's go. Oh no, stop bombarding. Okay, it's definitely an interesting thing that the crafting station is essentially only accessible during a combat encounter, so to speak. Which is a new unique take. I'm not sure if I personally am a great fan of this. I usually prefer it, as in other roguelikes, to being able to upgrade my stuff in between encounters. But it's definitely unique and first thing that you could do it in the encounter and not in between. But this kind of makes the in-between phase a little bit more boring because you're literally just choosing the next node to go, at least in the demo as far as we've seen. And to be able to actually choose an upgrade in between adds a little bit more in the downtime, so to speak. Have enemies take 2 collision damage, destroy the sandworm. Well, I'm not quite sure about the sandworm. I can use a grenade there. I could place this there. I guess the best thing though is to move, punch this. Oh, this sandworm. Move over here. Shoot a grenade. Can I hook you? I can hook you across the rock. Nice. So this enemy has been dealt with. I think with 7 energy, I'm gonna try the crafting station. I can actually have a look, right? Fission core, grenade, crate slipping, and power glove explosive again. I can't select the fusion core. Creates a full clone of yourself that lasts until the end of the wave. Ooh, that sounds cool and powerful. But it costs 8, and I guess this is only an item. So it's a one-time use. Grenade, crate slipping. Crate slipping. The upgraded ability no longer damages crates, allowing for targeted crates to be repositioned. That could be good. How about I use this? I guess collision damage could be good with the rocks. Cannot move though. So far I don't quite understand how collision damage even happens. I assume by pushing them into rocks. So that's what the explosion could help with. So I'm gonna move over here. Use my crafting station. Moving crates away could be nice as well, but I'm gonna try this, the power glove. Upgrade crafted. An upgrade permanently modifies one of your abilities. They are shown at the bottom of your ability. There. Seems like we can have tops 3 upgrades. Fair enough. Crafting an upgrade cannot be undone. It will come with you if you reverse time. Fair enough. So you're gonna chill over there. I am not too big of a fan, but I'm going to time bank now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enemies are going to appear here and there. But maybe I want to stay close regardless. If I move, is it going to follow me? No. I'm gonna time bank now. In 1 turn it's going to attack. This is pretty bad. And they both move, so I have to leave the area. Is it going to attack? At least that doesn't happen. Cool. Grenade, I can't shoot there. I'm gonna move over here, take the energy. I'm going to punch you. I do have the time reversal mechanic, so I just want to find out if I go over here and punch this, it's going to go into the rock and take collision damage, right? Cool, yes, I dealt 1 collision damage. That's good to know. Now I'm going to pull you. I could also shoot a grenade at you. Sure, grenade there. Pull you and push you, because why not? And I guess I would like to pick up the energy. I do have 2 slots left. Enemies are going to appear there. I have to move down. Can't actually pick up the energy. Ooh, no, that's just... Oh, thanks to the purple energy when they spawned, I thought that was a different enemy. But that's a cool effect. I like that they added that. But now I have to defeat these enemies somehow. They are going to act after my turn, essentially. Can I just shoot you with a grenade? I can. That's gonna push you away. And it's not going to deal damage. So 1 damage there. And the hook. And I want to... Yeah, I just want to punch you. Sorry. Ah, and collision also seems to have worked here, I guess. Cool. Okay, enemies are not going to spawn. That was the last wave. I guess I would like to have energy. I don't really need to have the time bank, because I only need this to create items and upgrades. I do have 12 at least. Quick escape difficult situations. And it seems like you can use the crafting station only 1 per combat. That's also good to know, but also makes it interesting that you pretty much want to use this probably every encounter if possible, considering that you have only limited uses. So I have 2, 4, 5 left. Skip 1 action stored. But it doesn't seem that I can spend my timing to recollect my actions, can I? I can only move back. Would be interesting to trade this, but fair. So I have, again, enough actions. Can I pick up 1 more energy? Yeah, I think I want to have this. I'm going to move over here, pick this, and it's over. We won the encounter. Cool. Also, have enemies take 2 collision damage. I did that. 3 energy. I like this. Tiny side objectives for the extra energy, but we are already at the boss. Oh no, I have only 1 item, 1 upgrade. Let's see if we can even win this encounter. I feel like ooh, this looks amazing. Oh, we have a robo patrol. Nice. I can... No! It stops at the boss fight. How mean. Alright, more to come. Wishlist on Steam. Join our Discord. Oakenfold. What a mean cliffhanger. Honestly mean. There's another boss over here. I wish to be able to at least finish this 1 boss encounter, as there seem to be more coming on. Fair enough, though. Yeah, what's my impression so far? I absolutely love and adore the art style, as I mentioned previously. I feel like the game looks amazing. The art style very much appeals to me. I love the monster design. It's unique, it's kind of gruesome, but it's also kind of cute, but it looks great. It's its own style. I very much like this. Again, I'm kind of neutral about this mechanic that you don't upgrade between the runs or the moving on the map, but on the run, it's definitely interesting new way to approach this and makes you think about your moves even more. Because if possible, you probably want to upgrade, but you also want the energy, but you also don't want to lose anything from all the enemies. Then there are these sandworms So there's a lot that you need to keep in mind, and luckily it's not that punishing because you have the time scrubber mechanic to turn back your actions. I guess overall, just from the demo, as we've seen, it's very short, only 30 minutes, and of course with all the talking and me taking the time, I guess you can finish it even faster if you just focus on the demo itself. So it's literally just a glimpse at the game overall. Just from having played this, I guess it really depends on the longevity and the variety of future runs, and how punishing and or how rewarding it is. Can you create different builds, like that focuses maybe in mostly on items, and then more or mostly on your gauntlet, and then you can have different status effects like in other roguelikes, so to speak. But overall the visuals are fine. I like this, again, are great. The overall gameplay is kind of clear, it's easy to get the grip of. Again, we just gained a glimpse. What I've played, like these 30 minutes, was fun. It's literally just a first impression. I like this. It's interesting that you have to protect in this case, so it's not just straight up kill all the enemies or just survive. You have to keep the map in mind, so there is a lot of things to keep track of. So that is definitely the main appeal. It seems that it's not just you run from encounter to encounter. You have to keep the map always in mind. You want to keep everything at best as possible, so that seems to be the focus on the resource management. And that's pretty much all I can say. Was it help you? You guys tell me. Frankly, seriously, please tell me if this was enough to give you an impression with this demo as well. I can only tell I'm still going to keep an eye out on the game. I like the demo. It's a bit short. I'm not a fan that you're just teasing to the game developers. If you ever see this, it's so mean that you're just teasing the boss encounter. It would be great to at least play one. Also, I couldn't even interact with a robo buddy. I mean, that's the biggest crime, to be completely precise. You want to see what the robo companion buddy is about. I love this. Would be interesting if there's maybe a character that also spawns more bodies or something. Regardless, that's just speculation. Thanks so much for having watched the videos, and to me rambling, obviously all the rambling, all the stumbling about words. This has been the demo of Oakenfold, and we are going to see each other in the next video. Stay awesome. Bye bye.